Oh my goodness. It is crazy out there.
You know, we've been talking about this day for about a week now, and it's a different sight once you actually see it with your own eyes. For a lot of people who live in Charlotte, or who maybe just moved here over the past couple of years, they're like, oh my gosh, this is like the first significant, I know that's what's happening for me. Becca, there's the potential that we could get as much snowfall or more than 20 years ago.
What?
So snowfall totals only continue to trend up. That was the latest update as of this morning, and that only continues to exceed expectations as we go later in on today as snowfall totals continue to trend upwards. Now, I want to get to the latest snowfall totals. These are basically snowfall reports from viewers, so thank you so much for sending these in. Kannapolis so far has picked up around 2.7 of an inch. Keep in mind, a lot of this still falling, a lot of this preliminary. We have got about 12 more hours of snow falling to go. Charlotte, Mecklenburg County has picked up around 2.5 inches. Huntersville 2, Taylorsville reporting about 3.5, Concord a little over an inch, and Catawba right around 2 inches. So this is the scenes that we're waking up to. This is over towards Monroe, over towards Union County, where that snow has really started to pick up. And it's creating almost like whiteout conditions where the heaviest snow is falling. This doesn't really do it justice. I think our Charlotte, oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Our Charlotte Motor Speedway camera, this looked totally different 30 minutes ago. You can see some things off into the distance, but when you combine these winds with the snow and the cold temperatures, not only do you get dangerous wind chills, but that snow is blowing, it's drifting, so that reduces visibility. So I said a phrase this morning, near blizzard conditions. That is not something I have ever uttered here in the greater Charlotte area, and I almost hope to not do it again. But it's no joke. And yes, it's not technically a blizzard, but it certainly looks like it. So we'll continue to see those snow totals ramp up, but we are weather impact alert for various reasons. One, we've got all-day snow showers expected, some of which will be heavy at times, some of which will be lighter at times, so it will fluctuate. This snow that is falling is light and fluffy. It is accumulating very fast on the roads. Not only that, when drivers actually drive on these roads, it creates a little bit more of a slush, and then it freezes again because we've got such cold temperatures. So this will most certainly create some hazardous travel. We'll deal with the lingering impacts of these snowy, ice-covered roads as we go into Monday morning. Not only that, but with bitter cold temperatures each and every day. The mountains have been one of the spots that has seen more consistent snow in terms of, this started yesterday for them. They are used to this kind of system, and I'm sure it will be a fantastic skiing weekend. We'll say I have not seen a lot of people out and about over towards King Street as of now. Lylesville, Anson County, this was one of the areas that barely saw anything this morning. We saw a few flakes flying earlier, about 30 minutes ago, but not really seeing much activity just yet. That is going to change though. So when we look at Doppler radar right now, what you're seeing is all snow, widespread from the mountains into the Piedmont. The darker shades of blue, that's going to be the heavier bands of snow. So this is widespread, but you can see there are locations in our area that are missing out. That is our most southeastern counties between Rockingham, Anson County, and into Chesterfield. This, what we call more of a dry slot or dry area, extends all the way over towards Raleigh as well. I do think this will work to kind of undercut some of these snowfall totals just in those locations. In the areas that are seeing the bright blue, I'd say you're exceeding expectations. We're seeing these snowfall rates right around an inch per hour, which is pretty incredible. So from York, Chester, all the way over towards Mecklenburg, greater Charlotte area. And we've probably seen, early this morning, the most consistent, steady snow up towards the mountains and foothills, especially alongside the I-40 corridor extending up to the northwest from Morganton, Hickory, all the way over towards Statesville. Winter storm warnings continue through Sunday. That is for every single county between both North and South Carolina. It does not happen often. Temperatures are very cold, in the 20s and teens out there, but when you factor in the wind, it feels like the single digits for a lot of folks out there, feeling like 9 over towards Charlotte. So Obviously, kids are going to want to play in the snow. Just dress warmly, dress in lots and lots of layers. If you have a skiing child or if you have any ski gear, that's what I would recommend. That's some of the warmest clothes that you might have. And the goggles might actually work in your favor. So we'll continue the heavy snow showers, wind chills, single digits all day. Actual temperatures will be in the 20s. Want to get to that newest snowfall total map, because this is what we were looking at early this morning, around 5 to 8 inches, but I put a plus sign on it in the purple swath across the greater Charlotte area, because I do think, especially closer to the Piedmont, we could see 8 to even 10 inches in some spots, just because of the rate that we are already going at. It is only 10 o'clock, and some locations are already picking up close to 3 inches of snow. So we're going at a very fast rate here, and we're only going up. We have, again, about 12 more hours of this to go. This is not letting up. Outer Banks still look like they'll get the highest snowfall totals, anywhere from around 9 to up to a foot of snow. Checking in on the last data, last 3-inch snow was in 2018 here in Charlotte, last 4-inch snow 2014, about 10 years ago, and then last 5-inch snow was 2004. So when we forecast amounts 5 to over 8 inches, if we do exceed that, then that would be the greatest snowfall that we've seen in 20 years. Wind chill is going to be very cold, but keep in mind this will only continue to ramp up into Sunday morning. It's going to feel like 0 in the greater Charlotte area, 7 o'clock, feeling like negative 21 over towards Boone. So this is when we have that risk for hypothermia and frostbite because of how cold it's going to get. So yes, the snow is so fun to play with. Definitely want to go outside, but keep that in mind as you get the kids ready to play out in these conditions. It is just so cold out there with that wind is not helping us. So today, actual temperatures in the 20s, wind chills, single digits. Tomorrow morning, feeling like 0 here in Charlotte, and highs hovering right around that freezing mark as well. By Monday morning, bitter cold, single digits, and then trying to gradually warm up as we go into the middle part of next week.